Yeah, so
Welcome to this week's episode of When Rainbow Dan Meets Hurricane Sam.
what? It be so what?
When Rainbow Dan meets Hurricane Sam.
Hey man, you did all that talking about low, man. You can't talk about our low for talking sexy on the mic, Joe. We got to do this show together every week. You can't be doing me like this.
Hey. Shouts out to all the Scots out there.
Wait. Should we intro the show first and tell people what they need to do if they watching?
Yes. If you're watching this, subscribe, like, comment.
And share.
Yeah. And help me find out if I'm related to Jill Scott.
Hey, and this is episode
28.
28
Damn.
of the Faculty Lounge
We
podcast.
got 28 episodes
28
in.
times,
Wow.
28 dimes.
Wow.
What?
That's
Right.
crazy.
So you want to know?
I want to know if I'm related. Because if I'm not related, hello.
Hey, man. I don't think you stand a chance, young man.
Hey, man. Yeah, we do make a lot of fun of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
All right. I forgot she was from Philly. Damn.
Oh, shit.
Just blew your whole chance. You like your chicks BBW, too.
Hey, man, them BBWs,
Hey,
boy.
man, look.
I like the hair, though. I have you ever been with a chick with really, really short hair? Like nothing up there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The tennis ball.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I've had a tennis ball.
Yeah. It's a take it or leave it situation. Either you like it or you don't. Like I ain't talked to dudes before. I talked to my niggas and they been like, man, hell no.
Like they tried it and it was just like uncomfortable.
Because men have short hair. Like from the era we come from as young men, niggas have fades.
Yeah.
So it's like a girl with a fade. It's like, what are you doing? We like the long weave. She said she was a model for a year and a half. And if she took her pins out, then her hair come down to her calf. That's where we come from. So
Yeah.
they like the baldy. But Jill Scott, I don't even consider Jill Scott a BBW though, man.
I mean, she up there. She ain't
I
no
don't-
skinny girl. She not Eve.
No, man, I just don't see her that way.
Keeping it Philly, she not Eve.
I mean, she got a nice sized set of breasts.
Hey, nice size means she's not anorexic.
Nah, I mean,
She's not model thin.
if she had a smaller cup size, I don't think that you would call her BBW.
You know, just call her thick.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, she done lost some weight
Yeah, but
from the days of the.
so what exactly did she do that got you so hey girl?
She checked the mic.
Okay,
Like
checking the mic.
she checked the front of the mic. She checked the back of the mic. Sides of the mic.
She tickled the mic's balls.
Yes. Yes. With her BBW arms and hands.
So I don't know, man. I just feel like it didn't do much for me. Cause I always knew Jill Scott was a big freak. So her doing that just certified it for me.
I mean, but you always been the big guy that liked the little girls. And now you done lost all the weight and you still don't like the big girls. You know, and I was always the little guy that liked the big girls.
It's true.
But now I done gained some weight.
Well, I guess what I mean when I say I'm not impressed, I mean, it's like, that's what I expect from Jill Scott. I expect her to do some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to her music, man,
I mean,
she is the freakiest.
Maybe we got it all wrong, man.
What?
Because not only is it Jill Scott, it's Floetry too.
I've always had a thing for Floetry in my mind.
You know, maybe Philly girls need to.
So Floetry is from Philly too?
Yeah.
Right.
Man, maybe we need to give.
Maybe we need to give Philadelphia, Pennsylvania another chance.
Yeah.
Huh.
That PPP.
Well, I mean, some of the greatest rappers are from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, right? We got
Yes.
Beanie Siegel.
Beans.
We got Black Thought.
Black Thought.
We got
yes.
young Chris.
Yeah.
Freeway.
Can't forget Freeway.
Yeah, it's a lot of great rappers from Philly. And they made the cheesesteak.
Yeah.
I don't eat meat no more, but cheesesteaks is an American staple.
Cheesesteak is the only thing comparable to
So
Italians.
you traveled around the world and sold books and magazines and Bibles.
I got one haircut in Philly.
Did you eat a cheesesteak in Philly?
No, I ain't go to the corner where it's one spot against the other spot. I ain't do that.
Man, I feel like if I eat meat again,
we was only in Philly for like 4 hours.
I need to go out and kill a cow, a wild cow, and harvest the meat and make a cheesesteak.
Shouts out to Shaka. You got a
Shaka got a chopper.
Shaka got a chopper.
Yeah, shouts out to Shaka Luther Garvey for expressing his Second Amendment rights
that
we all love and enjoy.
When you see this, Shaka, call me and tell me how it went on Saturday. Yeah, man, because he's like, man, I just want to close my eyes and wake up and it's Saturday. Because he was going to go use that thing.
So look, right, when I think about Jill Scott and this particular performance that she put on, I think about All Time Nasty, right? I think about Janet Jackson's Velvet Rope tour. I think about Madonna in general.
I remember that.
You know
My mama didn't let me watch it, but I was like,
I watched the Velvet Rope tour, and you seen titties.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. She was doing lap dances and singing softly.
See, man, they got me on this freaky shit, man.
Like she was grinding on people, man.
I just wanna watch a movie with her.
Is it because it's Jill Scott and she's a neo soul artist, and when we think of neo soul, we think of something other than performing fellatio on the microphone?
I think it's 2018, and I think it's the Me Too movement and this whole feminism movement.
So it's women's empowerment?
Yeah, and she is cupping the balls and sucking the dick and
cupping the balls.
And what? She's doing that on stage? What is this message she's sending these young girls? Oh my God.
Right.
Even though I haven't seen any girls talking about this at all.
Me neither.
I seen the Bill Cosby meme.
Yeah.
I seen the dude put on the microphone costume and lay on the floor. I seen this is men having a great time.
A great time.
You know, and I think that's what it is. It's like men are able to have a good time with this.
I think it's hard for us to have what you would call a good time now.
Yeah.
Because you end up
sexually.
Yeah. You end up like people like Armaan Premjee.
Yeah.
You have a good time. You getting tried in front of a court for rape.
Man, and that's crazy. And then the court finds you good, but then this private institution that you go to, USC, says, "Oh no, but we still got to do our own trial."
Yeah. So Armaan, for those that don't know, Armaan Premjee was a USC student, and he was charged with raping a girl, right? But he found he got the surveillance video from
2018.
Yeah.
In America, where you can't do shit without being on camera.
Yeah. So he got that security footage from the school and from the bar, and showed that he basically had consensual sex with a woman and ended up being charged with rape. So the video footage acquitted him, and now he has to go in front of an ethics committee at USC to determine whether or not he can stay in school.
Ethics. Now, ethics was my favorite class in college.
Why was ethics your favorite class?
Just because I've always been fascinated with right from wrong. Like what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad in capitalistic society.
So it's not natural law, it's capitalist law.
No. It's natural law. It's like if the fruit falls from the tree and the squirrel gets it and then he runs off like in Ice Age and then the eagle comes and eats the squirrel.
That's life.
Like, is the eagle bad? Like I asked you last week, does the alligator eating the wildebeest?
Oh, so now you're talking about circumstantial morality.
Yeah, morality.
Oh, no,
like, it's basically morals.
Yeah.
That's what ethics class is.
So,
like,
all right,
where your morals at?
You took ethics class at university.
Yeah. I took it at SIU and at Wright College.
So what is unethical? What part of his ethics are in question here that he might not be able to attend USC? Like, what did he do that was wrong if the court acquitted him of rape? What's unethical now?
I mean, you ask me, you know what I'm going to say.
Say it. Say it.
Who's lighter, him or the brown bag?
I think the brown bag got him.
Yeah.
Oh, so you think it's a race thing?
What else could it possibly be?
So you can't be named Premjee and run around here having sex with white girls
that are begging you for sex.
Yeah.
That are running up behind you talking to their roommate.
Right, because we just watched the video and she's standing behind him doing this to her roommate, signaling that she was going to give up that pussy.
Yeah. And it wasn't her that filed the rape charge.
It was her roommates.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I look at situations like this and it make me think about everything.
You see, and then I would be crazy to say that all women are too powerful nowadays.
Nah.
Like you can't be a man with a penis and insert your penis in a woman and be okay with that. Now it's another woman can say, "Oh, he's wrong." Like it's not even the woman you're having sex with anymore. It's any woman can say that she was done wrong, and you can possibly go down.
It's very dangerous times, man. I think about. See, I hate to bring him up like every episode, but it's like he's such a polarizing figure in our time. I think about what Trump said when he was like with the what was the Supreme Court Justice?
Kavanaugh?
Yeah, when Kavanaugh was on trial, right? He was like, man, it's a very dangerous time for young men in the country. Now, it was insensitive in the context in which he used the statement, but it's true. I mean, it's a dangerous time where you can have consensual sex with a woman and wake up in the morning with a rape charge. That's dangerous. That's not to be taken away from the inherent danger of being a woman in America, but men can be in danger too. Why are you looking at me like that?
Let me ask y'all.
Okay.
Y'all think you're a Trump supporter or what?
Nah, I'm a truth supporter. Like, man, I can't look. I learned a long time ago. The truth is gonna come no matter where you get it from. Truth is everywhere. So if you go into church and you think that's the only place you can get truth from, if you don't go to church because you think they lying in there, no matter what you're doing, you're gonna find out the truth one way or another.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you the biggest proponent of that.
Yeah.
Because you don't believe shit nobody else believes.
I mean,
but you find the truth out however you got to find it out, right?
Yeah, you know, whether it's through Google or conversations or personal experience, I'm gonna find out what I need.
And like I said last week, how the fuck you support a billionaire and you broke as fuck? I don't support no Trump.
Hey man,
how could I support him? Yeah, I live in the ghetto and I work a 9 to 5, but I support this billionaire that's the president. Fuck out of here.
Hey man, we just got a billionaire. We just knocked the billionaire out of office to put another billionaire in office,
and it's gonna keep going that way.
We just knocked what's his name?
Ronald for Pritzker.
Yeah.
Fat Pritzker.
Fat Spritzker.
Yeah, Fat Spritzer. Look, voting is important, but it's just like Trump and Hillary. It's voting for the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
It's like, I just won't vote for either one of them. I vote for the Libertarian. I vote for the Green Party. I vote for the Independent.
No.
I'm not going to put my shit in the hands of one of them and knowingly do it, knowing I don't like them. Fuck that.
It's Thanksgiving time.
Yeah.
So,
wait.
I'm going to vote for macaroni and greens and cornbread.
So before we move on,
I'm not finna tell you who I voted for because I'm finna enjoy my plate of food.
Hey, and that's your right, man. So
that's the beautiful part about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I never exercised these rights before, but
now that you are a voter, you can say I don't talk about who I voted for.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Like, because I always used to say, yeah, I know, just don't vote. It's not for me. Mm-hmm. And then you always get the white people telling you, well, what about all the black people that fought for your right to vote? And it's like, oh, all right, yeah, I just didn't do it.
I don't like having that being used again. Well, I want to talk about that, but let's wrap Armaan real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So Armaan Premjee was acquitted, and now he has to go before the ethics committee at USC.
I don't think anything bad's gonna happen to him at the USC ethics committee.
See, but that's what I wanted to ask you. If by chance that his studenthood is revoked and he is kicked out of USC, what happens from here? Is there Supreme Court intervention? Is this unconstitutional?
No, because it's a private institution.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it is the University of Southern California.
But I do feel like we are owed an explanation as to what he did that was unethical.
I don't see, and that's the thing. Looking at all the footage, like they probably just didn't have time to do this trial before.
So you think before he gets to the ethics committee, they're gonna see all the facts and reinstate it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens? What happens to the roommate?
Nothing.
What happens to the girl?
Nothing. You know why nothing happens.
I know why. I know why, but I think it's important that we make it known that nothing is gonna happen.
Who you gonna get, Father Flagel?
Man, you can get Joel Osteen for all I care. You just gotta get somebody.
See, and there's nobody to stand up against. Who's gonna
stand up to white women?
Yeah,
it's a great question.
And why would you get somebody to stand up to white women?
That's another great question.
You know, like
I'm just saying it's a slippery slope, and if we don't do something, well, not we, but if somebody don't do something, it's
not a slippery slope. It's the way things are.
See, but it's turning. It's the way we're going.
You see, and that's the thing. It's not white women, because now they're not women anymore. They're the Me Too movement. It's
now wait. Before we go here, I just want to say that I am in no way, shape, or form against the Me Too movement.
No.
Victims need justice.
I'm not saying that.
And that's not what we're talking about here.
Hey, shouts out to Vic Mensa.
Oh, yeah. Young Victor.
He's doing something on Wednesday, on the 21st. He's doing a event in Chicago. Entry is free with a feminine product, and it's all for domestic violence. All the feminine products, anything you bring is being matched by.
Oh, so it's like a feminine product drive.
But it's for victims of domestic violence, and all the products that you bring are going to battered women's shelters around the city of Chicago.
Oh man, shouts out to Vic Mensa, man.
Because now I was watching the Charlemagne Donkey of the Day when he gave Vic Mensa Donkey of the Day, because he was coming at XXX, but at the same time, there's a lot of things going on right now. There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah,
he basically gave a whole 8 bars about how he was involved in the domestic violence.
Yeah, he spoke
situation.
On it before. Yeah,
you know, like he's definitely been there. He's definitely choked the girl out and rapped about it. And
he makes no illusions about his past.
Yeah,
he did what he did.
He's definitely he's apologized for it, but at the same time, he's criticizing other people for it. But now this is like,
these are my actions.
Like I'm truly sorry.
Right, I'm putting in work for redemption.
Yeah, you know, and he's working on it.
Yeah,
but
So I never thought it was a war between men and women. I'm looking at it as it's a war of morality.
I mean, no, there's nothing morally correct about beating on a woman. There's nothing morally correct about taking it or grabbing her by the pussy. There's nothing morally correct about, lying on somebody, possibly fucking up their whole future. Like, that's the most immoral part about this whole thing.
Yeah.
But you got to know when you're Shannon Brown playing with Kobe Bryant, and you got to know when you're Denzel Valentine or Zach LaVine carrying the whole team. Right now, Armaan is Zach LaVine, and you got the roommate, who is more like what's the big baller brand on the Lakers?
Alonzo Ball.
Yeah. You Alonzo Ball playing up under LeBron James. Like, right. You ain't really got to do nothing. You already on the winning team.
Yeah, that's
you Kevin Durant on the Golden State Warriors. You don't really have to do anything. Now, did you hear about Draymond though?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
like one of them ain't gonna be there next year.
Oh, we know who.
We
know
who.
Draymond.
Is it because of the name?
Nah, no.
Who said it? Whose whole sketch was that?
I don't know.
Was it Dave Chappelle?
About Draymond Green?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, it was either Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock.
Was it on his Netflix?
Yeah.
It probably was Chappelle.
It was either Chappelle or Chris Rock.
What'd he say?
It was like, you got a name like Draymond Green. Draymond Green. I feel like it was Chris Rock.
That is the hardest black name you've ever heard in your life.
Like, if you ain't playing basketball, you a convicted felon.
Yeah, that sounds like Chris Rock.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's move on from Armaan Premjee. Where are we going next, man?
All right. Well, I mean, since we're talking about Draymond Green, man. Should I buy these Concords or should I pay my property tax bill?
Look, all right. So the whole appeal of buying Jordans has been lost on me because now everybody has them,
including you.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I stopped buying them.
Because you have them.
Because I'm buying a pair of shoes, right, that everybody is wearing. There is no exclusivity no more. The exclusives are the Don C's. You save up your money for a year and buy a pair of those because you're not gonna see nobody with them on, and you only gonna wear them once a year.
See, you
buy some Jordan 11s and you drop your son off at school. Every student in the school and their parent gonna have them on. See, what's the real point?
Because I've had some Breads 11s before,
and you trashed them.
They was comfortable as fuck.
And you dogged them out.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I paid full's price for them.
I don't know. I just don't think. I don't think that Jordans hold the allure that they had before. Like, I think the bubble even bursted on Jordans. Unless they're like super grails, the bubble was bursted a while ago.
Yeezy jumped over the Jumpman.
I'm not gonna say that, but
I mean, you figure the bubble. Like, you might get $50 to $100 on your resale for a pair of Jordans.
True.
That's because you're still getting double to triple on your resale for some Yeezys.
I think Jordan brand bursted the bubble artificially by raising the box price because when I first started buying J's, the box price was $160.
Yeah, about that.
Now it's $190 before tax.
Yeah.
You know, so you paying $220 out the gate.
And then trying to make if you in it for the resale, you're trying to make.
Yeah,
you know,
because like if you buy them for $160, you can sell them for $240 and still come out decent.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You can't even sell them for $240 no more. You gotta get all the way up to You gotta get up to $300.
And nobody's paying $300 for Jordans because the next pair that you want is coming out in 2 weeks,
especially if they ain't limited.
Yeah, and then now you got motherfuckers like Travis Scott, Drake, Future,
Justin Timberlake, Eminem.
Justin Timberlake got a pair of Jordans?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You remember the all red Jordans that was coming out, the all red 4s and stuff? Those are Timberlakes.
No, Timberlake, not Bieber.
Yeah, not Bieber.
Yeah.
No, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. He's always been a Jordan man.
Yeah, but I bought a ton of Jordans, man. And it's like, all right, it's cool, but the reason why I was buying them, well, originally, is because I was getting OG colorways. You know what I'm saying? That motherfuckers was gonna wear and beat within a couple weeks, and I was gonna have 2-3 years from now, which I do.
But I mean, the Concords with the 45 on the back.
And then I just don't like 11s. I never have.
That's my favorite Jordan.
I like 12s.
12s are very comfortable.
Yeah, I don't like Jordan 11s.
But them 11s though, they just
like I wouldn't say no to a pair of Space Jams.
Yeah.
But the Concords, I'm good. Because that tongue, that's like a retarded little tongue.
No, it ain't. It's the same tongue as the Space Jam.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that little mini tongue. Like, I like the tongue on Jordan 4s.
You like that Jill Scott.
Hey, wait. Let's take a moment out. I'm going to look at the camera. Jill, if you watching this, baby, with them thick thighs and them full rounded breasts, we love you, baby. Thank you for your service. And thank you for your love for mankind and your beautiful voice.
Yes.
All right. The Faculty Lounge supports Jill Scott.
Yes.
This one's for you.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, but as far as Jordan 11s go, I'm good. You remember that one year when they came out for Christmas and they had broke into that mall? Like, it was people coming through the ceiling.
Yeah.
And somebody got trampled. I'm like, man, look, I'm good.
Because 11s are the best Jordans.
No, they're not. Jordan 1s are the best Jordans.
Threes.
Jordan number 1s are the most versatile sneaker that you could wear.
Nike Dunks are the best Jordan 1s. 11s and 4s.
All right. I'll let you have it, man. Because obviously we're not going to get anywhere with this.
Yeah,
but
man.
if you're going to be out here getting these Concords, we know how shit changes when it's Jordan 11s. Just be safe out here, man. And make sure you're getting your shit from an authorized retailer, man. Get your money on. If you're going to do resale, make sure you're getting authentics. And don't put yourself in no situation to get stuck, to get robbed.
Yeah, man.
Holiday season, it is robbing season. Be safe, though. Shout out to Taxstone.
Who's Taxstone?
Taxstone is one of the greatest urban podcasters of all time.
I was going to say shout out to Donald Glover.
Why you shouting out DG?
Just because of the second season is
Robin season.
It was Robin season.
Yeah, man. All right, so
yeah.
Stan Lee passed away. I know he passed away last week, but we didn't talk about it.
No, he passed away this week.
It was this week, so it was after the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. So this ties into what we was talking about, how when people die, the clout that they hold increases. Now, as impossible that is for a character like Stan Lee, there's plenty of people that have never watched the MCU movie or read a Marvel comic book that's all on Stan Lee nuts now.
How many people?
It's a lot.
How many people have never seen?
It's a lot of them.
Spider-Man.
A lot.
Black Panther.
A lot. Now everybody watches Black Panther.
Exactly.
But they don't know shit about who Stan Lee is.
Stan Lee said, I'll take those chips.
Stan Lee said, Excelsior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stan Lee.
Well, that's what he said in Black Panther. He said, I'll take those chips.
Stan Lee was a visionary, eccentric.
A veteran.
Yeah. Quite the genius, if you will. Imaginative.
He created what? Is it 240 or 340 characters?
I think it was 240.
240 characters.
Yeah, I'm appreciative of Stan Lee because he created the X-Men.
Spawn, Deadpool?
No, not Spawn.
Not Spawn, but Deadpool.
Yeah. No, he did do Spawn. Yeah. No, Spawn is DC, I think.
I thought Spawn was the evil... No. Deadpool...
Deadpool is Marvel. Spawn is DC.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And who is the evil... Venom. I'm thinking Venom.
Uh-huh.
Not Spawn, Venom. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Venom is Marvel.
Yeah. Venom is the evil Spider-Man.
Yeah. So the X-Men, Superman, like the list goes on and on and on.
Well, he's not the evil Spider-Man, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But when I think about Stan Lee, man, it just makes me feel like, as being a creative person and being a creator, that all is not for nothing. Because this started with Stan Lee way back in the 60s.
I mean, you got to be a stand-up guy to be Stan Lee. You know, it's sad going back to Armaan, but I said, if you watch all those Marvel movies, Stan Lee always got two females on his side. And I was like, man, I'm glad that he was able to pass away peacefully without being caught up in this Me Too movement.
Oh, no, he did.
He did?
He definitely did. Yeah. It was a woman that said it was like 30 years ago that he did something inappropriate while she was giving him a massage or something like that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. So he
did.
Yeah, they was trying to catch him up in that. But I'm glad he was able to pass gracefully.
Yeah.
And then he was able to see. What I was saying was, this started out in black and white comic books, man. And he got to be in all his movies.
Yeah, 46 movies.
He was there to see the snap on camera.
Yeah.
Like these fictional characters, this big purple man. This big purple titan come to life.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the last Avengers movie.
Yeah.
He got the new Spider-Man costume. You know, Spider-Man was his favorite. That's why I keep saying Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because he liked the fan favorite, which was Spider-Man, you know? But you had Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is cold.
Doctor Strange is pretty raw. But you know, I'm an X-Men fan, so can't tell me shit.
You know who I like? Dr. Octopus.
Doc Ock.
Yeah, he was always my favorite villain of the X-Men.
But the greatest villain of all time would either have to be Magneto or the Joker. Those are the two coldest.
The Joker is Marvel?
No, the Joker's DC. But
yeah,
when I say greatest villain, you got to say the Joker.
No, you talking about Stan Lee.
Yeah, but, you know, I can't say villain without saying Joker.
Danny DeVito Penguin, though?
No.
I mean, as a 13-year-old or 11-year-old,
You know, that's DC
Batman
too,
fan.
right?
Yeah, but I mean, we talking about villains, right?
Yeah, he wasn't better than the Joker though.
I don't know, man.
Like, do you know why the Joker was such a great villain? Because the Joker was only a villain as long as there was a Batman. If Batman stopped fighting crime today, the Joker would cease to exist. Because the Joker only had one goal. It's to make Batman do what he said he would never do. He wanted Batman to kill him. Because Batman said he don't kill people. That was the Joker's whole point.
Damn.
On the real. And Magneto...
That's crazy. Because Heath Ledger killed himself. Because Batman wouldn't kill him.
Rest in peace to Heath Ledger.
Hey, man, don't laugh, man.
No, I'm laughing at how you draw these parallels. It's just funny to me because I'm not thinking that way, and you come out of nowhere with these crazy parallels that it take me a second to catch up to.
Man, like he was like in that Joker. Yeah. You know, like that was one of the best Jokers ever, though.
Well, yeah, he was there.
But I mean, that was one of the best Jokers ever.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the best Joker ever.
Yeah.
I want to see what Joaquin Phoenix do with it.
Yeah, I don't think there'll ever be another Joker as good as Heath Ledger. You know?
Yeah. I was kind of feeling the Jared Leto Joker, the Suicide Squad Joker.
Yeah,
it's just a different take.
I watched like half of that movie. You know,
I
try to be a Will Smith fan, but Will Smith is very hit or miss. Shouts out to Martin Lawrence though, because I heard Bad Boys 3 is coming out.
Oh
yeah, that's gonna be cool.
So Stan Lee, I don't want to talk about Bad Boys 3. Stan Lee plays a little role in the hearts of all of us 90s kids, man.
Yeah, man.
All of us 80s babies.
You know, I don't like anything.
I know.
I like music.
You like newspapers and plain donuts.
Yeah.
And black coffee.
Yeah. That's what I'm down for.
Yeah. I'm more of the imaginative, I like cartoons and shit kind of guy.
I mean, I watch cartoons. I remember The Brain off of
Pinky and the Brain?
Nah, off of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Krang?
Krang, that was the name?
Yeah.
The dude with the brain in his stomach?
Yeah, with the Technodrome?
Yeah.
The Ninja Turtles villain.
Yeah. That was a cool villain.
Yeah.
You're talking about villains. You know, that was like, that's what I liked. I liked the Ninja Turtles. I remember watching G.I. Joe. Yeah. And, you know, other than that, it's always been
you know, I'm wondering, right? Were these the biggest checks that these actors have ever checked? Like, is this the biggest check Robert Downey ever checked as Iron Man?
As Iron Man?
Is Iron Man the biggest check he's ever gotten? Is War Machine the biggest check Don Cheadle's ever got?
You mean like Iron Man 1, 2, 3, Avengers 1 and 2?
Like, as playing Iron Man, are these the biggest checks that he's gotten as an actor?
I mean, that's
from acting.
I just named 5 movies, though.
Yeah.
Like, of course.
Yeah, but I mean, like, has he ever played a role that was more substantial than Iron Man?
Than the 5 Iron Man movies?
Has he ever won an Oscar for Iron Man?
But Oscar ain't gonna get you your next Iron Man check.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the Oscar-winning movie, do you get a bigger check from that than the one that gets the spinoffs?
Damn, so is Black Panther 2 gonna suck?
Absolutely not. Black Panther will be the greatest of all time because I'm black, so I have to say it. Yeah.
Like, man.
Wakanda forever.
You know, yeah, Wakanda forever. Definitely.
Forever.
Damn. Yeah. But you know what'd be dope though?
What?
Is if somehow Stan Lee goes from being in the movies to being on a TV screen in the movie.
Oh, yeah, that would be kind of dope, right?
So he's still in the movie.
But we're not trying to make it seem like he's alive.
Yeah, like
but we watching him.
Like, what's that old ass shit you watching?
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like a black and white.
Excelsior.
Yeah. You know? That'd be cold. Yeah, or like somebody was like, what if I wish Stan Lee would have given permission to make CGIs of him. Like the dude inside the tube on Power Rangers.
Oh, right. Like Zordon.
Yeah.
Like
how the fuck do you know all these names, man?
That's because I am a walking and talking encyclopedia of popular culture. I know a little something about everything.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, man.
But all right, let's wrap up Stanley. Rest in peace, Stanley. 95 years old, man. You've seen all of your hard work come to fruition. Congratulations to you. Condolences to your family, man. And Marvel will live on.
Yeah, man. And
Excelsior.
also, Excelsior. And also, man, rest in peace to Jamel Roberson. Lane Tech, class of 2010. You know, we 03.
03?
Yeah, that's us. That's
Old
how
niggas.
I met this guy in 2000.
Yeah.
Second semester freshman year at Lane Tech.
It was pretty weird.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
So it's just it's crazy, man. Like the shit just keeps happening, man.
But I mean, if you ever been out to Harvey and Midlothian, you already know. Like it's not. You ever been to Markham Courthouse?
Nah.
Oh man,
I've been to a hotel party with you and AD out there in Harvey somewhere, and I've been to what's that club?
What club?
The one,
Oh, Adriana's.
Yeah.
Oh, you been to Adriana? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's not my crowd.
Yeah, like the Harvey police, man. It can get there. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Hob is in Midlothian. So Midlothian is like Western Kedzie.
All right.
So let's do backstory. So Jamel Roberson was working overtime shifts as a security guard.
Overnight shifts.
Right. They were saying he was working extra shifts for Christmas money. So did they come out with what exactly happened? I know it was a guy in there that started shooting, right?
Yeah, they said it was 3 days after the Thousand Oaks shooting.
Right.
And he was like, we not finna have no other Thousand Oaks in my club on my watch.
Right.
So he was able to get dude out of there. No, it was a fight. He was able to get dude out of there. And then dude came back shooting. And he was able to put him down. And he had him down when the police came.
See, and that's crazy that he did what the police was supposed to do. Like, don't kill the guy.
Yeah.
You subdue the guy so he can stand trial and get sentenced.
Yeah.
And he get a bullet for that.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, what happened to the guy, though?
That's what I don't know.
Nobody's talking about the guy that started shooting.
Right. I didn't even think to ask.
So now, does he get charged with his death? Like, if you didn't start shooting up the club...
He should. Because his death is a result of...
The cops don't come and shoot this guy.
Yeah. So he should get charged with it.
Damn. That's crazy, man.
I mean, because if somebody dropped him off to shoot up the club and then they ran into a tree and died, he get charged with their death.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But what's gonna happen from here, man? What is gonna happen from here? Like, this is one of many, but this one seems like it's different from the rest of them because you see somebody that's aspiring to be in the role of law enforcement, that's actually enforcing law.
Yeah, you know,
and is still getting the short end of the stick.
That's the thing. He wanted to be a cop. He was aspiring. He was working for it. And he was a church musician. Like, that's what got to me because I graduated from Lane Tech. 2, I was a church musician for a long time, you know, and you see this guy, he out here, he's a father, you know what I'm saying? I'm a father. Like, this one really hit close to home, you know, because before this, the only thing I ever knew about Robbins was that Dwayne Wade was from Robbins and not from Chicago, but he kept claiming Chicago. I'm like, nah, he from Robbins, you know, but now this is like the biggest thing out of Robbins, you know.
So, you know, when these police shootings happen, you know, it's funny that they never talk about stricter gun laws for officers. You know, I mean, I know that's an impossibility, but we never talk about the role that firearms play in law enforcement.
I mean, whether it's an AR-15 or a 22,
I'm not talking about the kind of gun, because, you know, in Europe, the police don't carry guns.
Oh, yeah, all right, I see what you're saying.
Like the guns are...
clubs and tasers.
Right, yeah. The lethal weapons are in their cars or...
Yeah.
You know, they don't walk around with the lethal weapon on them.
But, I mean, that's in Europe. Here, everybody has a lethal weapon on them. So, cops have to have what everybody has on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it's outlawed and when you can see somebody with a gun and call the police and be like, they have a gun, get them, you know, and the police are like, well, we have guns too.
But do you understand the parallel I'm trying to make?
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say, but you can't put stricter gun laws on cops in countries where guns are legal.
Mm-hmm.
When there's any kind of legal gun, you can't have stricter gun laws on cops.
But you can have stricter gun laws on law-abiding citizens.
Yeah. Yeah, because cops need to be more powerful than you.
Mm-hmm. I would argue.
How are they going to subdue you if they're not more powerful than you?
I would argue to the contrary.
No, look, in Australia, where there's no guns, a cop needs a baseball bat to be above your fist.
Yeah.
In England, when there's no guns, cop got a fucking 18-inch billy club to go up against your 4-inch knife. I can stand this far away from you and whack you with the billy club, and your knife is going to fall on the floor. Then I can subdue you. You know.
So you saying
in America, where everybody has a rusty ass 22 in their pants, the gun, police need better.
So the police that carries a 9mm Beretta. If I carry a 9mm Beretta, does that make it more difficult for him to subdue me? And should I not be able to have a 9mm Beretta?
According to that logic, yes. You should not be able to have a bigger gun than the police have.
So what happens?
But also, the police should be able to stop you without using a gun. You know, because most people aren't going to pull out a gun in front of the police. So if you don't show me a gun, I should be able to.
And I think that's what I was trying to get to, is like, how come it always comes down to I got a bigger gun than you?
Because in this case, I'm not, don't get me wrong, I am not on the police's side on this case. But in this case, he had his gun drawn, his adrenaline was pumping, he had the suspect on the ground. And he's, yeah, I got him. Look, y'all, I got him. And everybody around him is cheering him on. Like, you got a whole crowd saying, he's not the bad guy, he's the good guy. That's the good guy right there. That guy was shooting up the club and he stopped him and he got him on the ground. But all the cops see is a gun. They don't see the guy, they see the gun. And that's what they're worried about. Yeah. Because this gun can go off. They're not worried about if this gun kills the pretty girl over there or the girl over there in the fishnets. They're worried about if this gun goes off and shoots them and they don't make it home to their family. Now, that's always been my biggest issue with the police departments in America. Right. Is the whole motto of, I'm just trying to make it home to my family. I work overnight in a not that good neighborhood. Yeah. I'm always trying to make it home to my family.
That's always the goal, to make it home.
Like, that's anybody's goal. Right. But just because you have a fire stick doesn't mean that you should pull the trigger because you're trying to get home. You know, I got a broom, I got a mop. I'll whack the shit out of motherfucker with this mop.
Pretty much.
You know, like, but I'm not going to whack you. Like, if you're going to steal the fucking Red Bull, steal the Red Bull and go.
I wonder how well police officers are trained in hand-to-hand combat. Like,
I don't think they are at all.
If we get more officers that are trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I don't think they are. That's the problem.
It'll be a bunch of motherfuckers, like, but then you'll get all kinds of, like, are we in a situation in society where it's a lose-lose for the police?
As far as what?
Like, all right, so let's say the police.
If the police was out here whooping ass, motherfuckers would be out here fighting. Like,
but it's when I say a lose-lose, it's coming to the point where people are dictating what excessive force is, right? But police are trained to specifically know what is and isn't. So if they going within the means of their training, the public don't have no knowledge of that.
I mean,
so me as John Q taxpayer,
I'm pretty sure
can see a police following the procedure that they was taught and say, "Hell no, you ain't got to do them like that," and get it on camera, and now it's mainstream news.
I feel like them as public servants, everything that they're taught, everything they're trained on is public records. We can just go find out. You know, maybe we should go find out. and bring it on next week's podcast.
Maybe we should. That would be actually a great idea.
Because I feel like...
Because that stop resisting shit some bullshit. We know that. They just saying that so people can hear them say it.
Yeah. It's like you agreeing to the terms and conditions to be able to get a ride home from this club tonight from Uber because you drunk as fuck and you don't want to drive home.
Exactly.
And Uber saying, hey, you can't sue us. Hey, your Uber driver piss on you. You can't sue us. Hey, they drop you off a block away from the crib. You can't sue us.
So if I'm grabbing you, yelling, stop resisting, if I do something wrong, I can blame it on you because I told you not to resist. And I
Even
can just
though
say
you're
you
not
was
resisting. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a lot of things wrong, man. It's a lot of things wrong. I think this kind of stuff takes generations to undo.
You said that last week, man, about the whole what's right and what's wrong, or who's the slave. When I said who's the slave, you said these are the discussions that take generations. But I mean, nah, it don't take generations. I think it takes that Excelsior staff just.
Unfortunately, that doesn't exist.
Elon.
Unfortunately, no. I don't want Elon involved in anything that I got going on.
Akon.
Now I'll take Akon. Man. He's the Black Panther.
Where you at, man?
Hey,
help us.
Nah, but yeah, let's say a rest in peace to Jamel Roberson.
Yeah, rest in peace, Jamel Roberson, and also you got to say, shouts out to Kanye West.
Condolences to your family. Okay. And
shouts out to Kanye.
Let's shout out Kanye West for his heartfelt donation.
Yeah, man.
Of $150,000 to the family.
Because people do it all the time, man. You got the Kanyes, you got the Vic Mensas, you got the Chance the Rappers. Yep. You cannot forget the Derrick Roses.
Yep. Derrick
Rose paid for like 3 funerals in 3 months. You know, and I mean that's why people ain't burning his jerseys, and that's why Chicago celebrates a Minnesota Timberwolves player scoring 50 points.
You can see the love for the people and the love for the city, man.
Yeah, I mean,
can't deny that.
But even the Herbos and
the Mensas.
I said Mensa, but the Herbos and the Bibbies, like they've always, anybody from Chicago is. I don't really know about the GBE dudes, but most people from Chicago have given back. Like when somebody dies or something bad happens, Chicago stands up for itself.
I mean, it's like what you said in the previous episode. I can't remember which one.
We gotta love ourselves.
No. It wasn't that. When you was talking about the black family, you know, they make it in mainstream media. It's perceived that the black family is dysfunctional, but the black families about the best out of any group.
Yeah.
Like, man, if you my brother, you my brother.
Yeah.
Like, my mama is your mama.
Yeah.
Like, my mama could whoop your ass and that's it. Like, there's no question about it.
And if you hit my mama back, they gonna come fuck you up.
Yep. And
because my mama's they mama too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if my daddy see you out here smoking squares or something like that, he got the right to grab you by your neck and drag your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the goal is to keep you from smoking squares.
Yeah, we was talking about that earlier, about the mamas that don't drink and don't cuss, and the daddies that's out here just some cussing motherfuckers.
Savages.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my cussing ass daddy.
And that's who I was raised by. I wasn't raised by my daddy, but I was raised by, how you said in a couple episodes ago, the big homies outside. You know, motherfuckers would literally take my shoes off. Like, give me your shoes, nigga. And I would, I would wiggle.
Wiggle.
but them motherfuckers would take my shoes, and
wiggle and get your shoes took.
I grew up and I stopped being a fucking lame,
Stop being afraid.
Yeah. What the fuck you gonna do to me? These niggas took my shoes.
Yeah.
You can't do shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the mentality. That's the mentality that makes Chicago come together, because we know these realities exist, and by us being so segregated and the black pocket being right here.
Yeah.
Like, we all know this urban black experience so well that when something happens, it's like it's happening to us.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And when it hits home, so close to home, it's like for me, just like I said earlier, he's a church musician. Graduated from Lane Tech, a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is He's from Chicago.
Right.
You know
Even when you
like,
got a Kanye West, they moved to Calabasas and created this whole new life and persona for itself. When something happened at the crib,
he's here.
mm-hmm.
You know?
Like I gotta go home to deal with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's respectable and much respect to everybody that has made their space outside of the city but still feels compelled to come together when stuff happens like this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the guys, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the guys. Yeah, so speaking of Kanye, push back Yandhi again, and I'm upset about it.
Hey, man, he already knows that Pusha T is going to win the album of the year.
Pusha T will not win album. Wait. All right, we on camera. We need a bet. We need a bet.
No, I don't want Pusha T to win album.
But you're saying it. You're saying it with full truth and conviction.
I'm saying
so.
it.
I think we need a friendly wager.
I'm saying it
on whether
because,
he wins or not.
I'm saying it because Hype Beast is saying it. I'm saying it because Twitter is saying it. I'm saying it because all the lames are saying it. But I don't believe it at all. I don't think he deserves it. I don't believe it.
But you think he gonna get it, and I don't think he's gonna get it.
But like I've been saying, Pusha T, because of the whole 7-song Kanye West is God format.
Travis is gonna get it.
But you also got to look at the beef, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the beef has been a crazy chess game all 2018.
True.
Like from Pusha saying this to Drake not putting this song out to Pusha saying 40 said this to Kanye coming to Chicago and doing an interview to like the Kanye GCI interview to me qualifies as part of the Drake Pusha T beef.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't come up there to talk about that shit.
He didn't.
Yeah.
But it's still, they still kept pushing it at him.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to like, you know, say this or say that.
So was that because of Push or because of Drake?
It's because his relationship with Drake, and they both stay in Calabasas, and his relationship with Push, that Push is the...
So if you think Push is going to win Album of the Year...
I don't think... I feel like that's the...
You think that's what's going to happen?
I feel like that's the common...
That's the common consensus. That's the consensus.
Yeah.
Where does Drake Scorpion fall in?
That's what I'm saying. It's either one of those two.
So not Travis.
And out of those two,
not
whoever wins Album of the Year... Whatchamacallit? Whoever wins Album of the Year out of those two, or if neither one of them wins, whoever's nominated for Album of the Year.
So let's get it
wins the whole battle.
Let's get it. Oh, because you don't think both of them are going to be nominated?
I don't think so, man. Yeah.
That's nuance, man.
Yeah, man. So if Drake gets nominated but Pusha don't get nominated, Drake wins the battle.
Wow.
That's what I feel. Yeah,
wow.
That's what I think. But you brought up a very valid point. This has been the year of Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
And Cardi B went hard.
They might pull a fast one. They might pull a fast one.
I Like It Like That is still one of my top 10 songs.
Cardi has been busting moves.
Although my favorite song
and then you know Rainbow Dan is dropping on the 23rd.
My favorite song of the year though has to be.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. It counts. It is music.
Yeah, my favorite song of the year has to be.
You still gonna do it, huh? All right, fuck it.
Win, J-Rock.
Oh, we love J-Rock at the faculty lounge.
Win.
Fuck all that
everything
bullshit.
Else. Just win. Yeah. That's my favorite song of the year.
Yeah. Favorite song of the year?
Yeah, man.
I think my favorite song has to be My Style, No Stylist. Yeah, French Montana, No Stylist. That's my song of the year.
It's Drake, man.
Yes, it is.
Drake been going at Adidas and Kanye and Pusha, and man, Drake been going hard at motherfuckers all year long though.
This is conversation for the wrap-up show.
Yeah, man.
So let's not get too deep into it, but we got a wrap-up show coming, y'all. We're gonna try our darndest to make it special. But if we're right here at this desk, it's still gonna be great. So make sure you don't miss it, man.
Yeah, man. Because we know music. We like music.
Yeah. This is what we do. This is who we are. This is who we have been.
Yeah, man. That's music is the reason we're doing this podcast.
Pretty much. If it wasn't for the music, I wouldn't know this nigga.
No. Is that true?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, if it wasn't for all the music we did in our 20s, we wouldn't have none of the equipment to do the podcast now.
True. I wouldn't have this laptop or this mic or the inbox. Yeah.
Yep.
It makes sense. So, all right, we got one more on the list. So the Hondurans are almost to the border.
The first wave of them got
they
here.
made it.
Yeah.
And what happened? Because I didn't hear nothing about it.
I don't know. I just know that they made it and they just like stopped at the border.
Uh-huh.
So are they waiting for more to get here? I don't really know.
Well, what I saw was, I didn't even read the article. I just seen a picture of an Army recruit on top of the, I guess whatever they have is border fortification, putting up razor wire. So whatever's going on, they're getting ready for what's to come.
Yeah.
And what's the big question now, man? Because we talked about this, then we re-talked about it and talked about it again.
Because
where are we now? Because it's coming to a head. What's to be done? What's the action to take? What's right? Even though I don't believe in the right and the wrong is what should and what shouldn't be.
I mean,
because I really can't. You can't.
It's a hard question because if you go down there and you protest, like, let them in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now you got soldiers fighting on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
They got to look at the border, but then they also got to look at American citizens. That could just kick off martial law. And that's just bad.
Yeah.
That's really bad. You know, you got U.S. citizens losing their lives on this side and Hondurans that walked 1,000 miles losing their life on this side. You know? Like, I don't know. That's like my worst case scenario. That's what I see being the worst case. You know, you get all the soccer moms from Utah and all the protesters from Oregon and, you know, I don't know, just a lot of people saying, be nice to them. And them saying, hey, we need help. And then you got the army who's just like, we got our orders.
Yeah. I mean, a soldier can't make a decision.
Yeah, a soldier has orders.
Pretty much. The soldier is for country.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not about right or wrong. That's just what is.
Yeah.
I am this. So this is what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
I took an oath. You know.
Yeah.
So now it's saying that it's coming to a standstill because now they're in between the borders. Like they're at U.S. and Mexico.
So they're not in the U.S. or Mexico.
Right. They're in between the borders. So now they're saying they're lining up for asylum interviews to get into America. So it's like you can't deny them asylum, but you can't let them all in because they standing right there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you can get in based off your asylum interview, because that's what we seen with Tony Montana and Scarface. Like when he was sitting in the room, he's like, throw your thumbs out of town. That was their asylum interview to get into the States.
Yeah, but see where they put them though.
Freedom Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under the bridge.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, these places are real.
Yeah.
Freedom Town, the Japanese concentration camps.
See, but the Japanese concentration camps were for U.S. citizens of Japanese heritage. That's a little different. These were United States citizens. They were just Japanese Americans.
Damn.
That were interned.
That's fucked up.
That's very fucked up. Indeed.
All right. So I don't have any solid shit to say, but
no, it's our table. We ain't got to be solid. Let's be loose.
We have to be solid on this one.
Okay. All right.
So the synagogue shooting.
Being loose is.
The synagogue shooting was 11 people died, right?
Right. That
is the biggest act of terror against Jewish people in American history. Just think about that. 11 Jewish people died at once. That's the biggest act of terrorism against Jewish people in American history.
I think I'm understanding what you're saying.
You know? So, why is America so protective over the Holocaust? When we had slavery, generational.
You know what? I don't think
11 Jewish people died on that day.
Hey man, I think you you're going into territory that I'm not equipped at this
that's
moment.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's our table. We can't be loose on this subject.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And now you bring this up, and I'm like, they were taking American Japanese people out of their homes and putting them in these camps.
Yep, absolutely.
They were taking Mexican babies from their parents at the border this year
on American soil,
and a lot of people can't find their kids. A woman had a breastfeeding child, 5 months old. They took her child away from her and gave her another kid. I watched the interview where the boy was like 3 years old.
I heard this rationalized. Can I give you the rationale that I heard? So let's say that you have a child, right? And you decide to do something illegal. When you get arrested, do they let you keep your child?
So I heard that, but
I'm not rationalizing it. I'm just saying that's what I heard.
Yeah, but crossing the border is a misdemeanor. Like if you catch a misdemeanor DUI,
even still, when you catch it, I caught a misdemeanor DUI.
I can drive your car home. Like they will give me as the passenger your car, and I can drive your car home for you.
But you also have to show your license and your insurance to show that you're able to drive a car and that you're not drunk.
Yeah.
You have to do all of those things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So in this situation, what was the circumstance that would keep them from giving their child to somebody else? Was it the fact that
everybody they was with
were illegal?
Coming in illegally?
Right, were coming in illegally?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I mean it's
fucked up.
Like,
but that's what I mean when I say generations, man.
But it wasn't like, well, do you have somebody we can call to come get your kid? No, because the kid is committing the same misdemeanor border crossing that you're committing. The kid came with you. Even though it's a juvenile record, it's still the same charge that the parents are getting.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, man, it's just a lot of bad stuff.
It's generations of this shit, man. It is.
You keep saying generations.
Because it's been going on since before me and you had conscious thought about it. We talking about something that been going on.
I just feel like it's
not an easy fix, man, because you can't just say, poof, let's do this and now it's all better. It's generations of families that'll never be the same.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, man. I think it's time to get back to the students.
Well, almost. Let me just
yeah,
I just want to give a.
You go ahead, because I really want to talk to you.
Okay.
About shit that I cannot say on camera.
All right. Well, before we get up out of here, I just wanted to make an announcement. As some of y'all may know that watch the past episodes or follow me on Instagram, I have been participating in Movember. I have my mustache coming in.
Look at that mustache. Look at that mustache. No hair on the face. Just the mustache.
I look like a 16-year-old.
This is a mustachioed man.
Exactly. Yes. So I've raised $175 towards my $200 goal. We are $25 away. You could be that $25 donation. You don't even have to donate, but I will urge you to click on the link in my bio. It'll be down in the description for this video, and it'll be in the description for my Instagram page. Learn more about Movember. Learn more about the Movember Foundation. Learn more about men's health. Learn more about how you can donate and be a part next year. Movember ain't over yet, and it's not too late to make a difference in the life of a father, in the life of a brother, in the life of a son, in your life and around the world, man. It's been rewarding for me. I learned more than I ever did about the things that threaten us every day, and it's just good to be a part of something that does such good for so many people. When you get a chance, look up the Legends of Lawndale if you're out on the west side, and you can see an example of what the money that I raised for Movember Foundation is going towards. Yeah, that's the Legends of Lawndale. You can look them up on YouTube with the word Movember, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But thank you to everybody that donated, and my Apollo Creed is coming in. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You are doing a very good thing, man.
Hey,
I can't even like. I donated to be able to talk shit about you personally, but watching you go through this whole thing this month is like I've watched you grow as a person.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Like, and it's a beautiful thing that you're doing.
Hashtag positive vibes only.
Yeah, man. Like I can't knock it, and there's nothing to knock about it. Like you're doing good things for other people, which is in turn making you a better person.
Hey, man, look.
You know.
I figured each one teach one, and I had to learn how to not be a jerk for a minute, and hopefully somebody can see us and take this podcast and be better people in their lives. Like we said last week, let's have more of these conversations with more people.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully that's happening, and hopefully we doing a very small part to make a difference in our world.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got any announcements?
Nah.
Okay. Father of the year, everybody.
Yeah,
Father
man.
of the year.
I had a good time last week.
Yeah, how was Wild Kratts?
Wild Kratts was wild.
Hell yeah.
And we went to Ronnie's Steakhouse, and never take a 4-year-old to a steakhouse.
He don't give a damn.
They don't appreciate that.
All
shit.
they know is chicken anyway.
Yeah, man. Everything's chicken.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Right,
but it was still fun. It was great. I had a good time. I didn't post nothing about it on Instagram because it's not for y'all. You know, that was
and if you
family stuff.
If you made it to this point in the video and you haven't liked, commented, and subscribed, like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share it with somebody.
Or leave us a bad comment and tell us why you don't want to like, comment, and subscribe.
Just say something because we like reading stuff.
Yeah, we read.
We'll read.
I like words.
We'll even respond if it's good enough.
Yeah.
Even if it's bad enough.
Yeah.
We'll respond.
I mean, it's got to be really bad.
Hey, man. Rocking this mustache for y'all.
Hey, man. I ain't going to make fun of him, but if you want to, you can.
Yeah, leave all jokes in the comments. All right, go on my
But if you going to make fun of him, definitely donate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll be back next week with episode 29.
29.
We almost at it. We catching up to our own age.
Man, that's crazy, man. So
shit.
I felt like I was almost 30 when I was 28, right? Mm-hmm. But when I turned 29, it was like, oh, I'm still in my 20s.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna get it in like a 20-something. You know, but the whole year that I was 28, I was like, oh man, I'm almost 30. What am I gonna do in my 30s?
What you gonna do?
Oh no.
Yeah.
When I turned 29, like, oh, I'm still in my 20s. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then 30 came and it was like, oh.
Okay, we here.
I don't feel no different.
Waiting on that 35 so I can see the twinkle in my eye. The twinkle in my eye. That rejuvenation before the midlife crisis.
Thought status.
That thought status. Yeah. All right, man. So we're going to get up out of here, man. So what time is it?
Time to get back to the students.
Double salute.